Hey everybody, welcome to Life's Journey here at 50. So I'm going to take my bike out. Obviously I got noise in the background as usual, so hair's a little goofy, but I'm going to take her out, and this is going to be really kind of a culmination of me kind of just doing the first ride experience and everything, try to get some real video of me riding the bike. It's a beautiful bike. It's going to get a little wet I think today, but we'll get her cleaned up later on. But anyhow, so kind of a first time out. It's got 350 miles on it, but it's going to be a good day. So we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Alright, Life's Journey at 50 here. Another bike going into the stables. Again, I'm back at my friendly place up in Moto, Ohio. And you gotta check them out. Great dealership. I deal with the Allens. Obviously you've seen stuff down in Greater Cincinnati, but you know, that's their whole arena. So we'll come in here and let's take a look at the bike that's going in the stables. It's Christmas time. That's what it always is. Ooh. 30 years. Yeah, someone trade that in. Very nice. But there she is. Oh yeah. That's gonna match my GS tremendously. Very nice. And now I get to come and talk to my favorite sales guy, Mr. Dave. How are we doing today?
So far, so good.
That's always good to hear. He's the #1 sales guy, by the way. So if you come to Moto, Ohio, you got to deal with him. So, any comments?
So good to see you, Matt. As always.
Somehow I'm not buying any of that. Windy road action. Again, this thing handles like a dream. This engine is absolutely fantastic. What I love is even when you're going uphill, sometimes you have to downshift a lot, and I mean, I throw it back down in the 5th. But I mean, I can leave it in 6 and there's still no drain on power, any of that stuff. So this engine's fantastic on the K1600. Love it. So those are some good things that I like about it. Obviously, love the engine response that you get. Throttle is very sensitive. That's a good thing. Quick shift, you know, that's phenomenal. Really super smooth. The seat's actually comfortable. I think the seating position is more of a racing type. So yeah, I mean, the seat actually itself is pretty comfortable. It's got nice support in the lumbar and everything like that, so that's decent. You know, and the aesthetics, I mean, it's a beautiful looking bike. Very nice. And so no complaints there. So those are just some of the great things that I love about this thing. Anyways, we're enjoying these roads. It's nice and windy roads. Hopefully beat the rain home. This summer so far has been all over the board between rain, weather, temperatures, ups, downs, but look at that beautiful road right there, dead straight ahead, so it looks pretty good. But anyhow, that dynamic mode, man, you just give that a little bit of throttle and it is off to the races, baby. Off to the races. Look at that. It's like a roller coaster out here. Absolutely gorgeous. You really just get after it. Alright folks, more to come. Alright folks, life's journey at 50 here. Go finish up this review of my new K1600 GT, and just to let you know, there are 5 things that I dislike, 5 things that I do like. I apologize, the video with the things that I don't like, for whatever reason the audio cut out on my footage, so you got me at least talking a little bit about the bike while I was riding it. So these are going to be the 5 things that I don't like. All right, first and foremost, this is where you put your phone, right here. You got to hit this button up in here, right here, and this is where you put your phone. I would tell you, if you have anything bigger than if you have an iPhone 13 Pro Max like I do, or if you have a Galaxy Samsung like S22 Ultra, you're gonna have a hard time getting it in there. No case for sure. And this will pop up, and I have to keep my windshield down a little bit just so this doesn't pop up, and you have to finagle it to make sure that it doesn't pop up. So that's a pain in the ass, and whoever designed that at BMW didn't think about bigger phones. I can tell you that much right now. The other thing, this, speakers. These are kiddos. These are for kiddies. Why they didn't put the ones from the R18 in here, the Marshalls, or, I mean, Harley Davidson has them as well, so I don't understand how you pay for $30,000 for a bike and you have cheap ass speakers. Let me see if I can go down here and turn the radio on. So there you go. But as you can see, these are just terrible speakers. And if you had if I was to buy a kid's toy or whatever, I think the speakers would be better in a kid's toy. So for a $30,000 bike, this is ridiculous. So the speakers are terrible. This is bad for this thing. Back here, this is extra. If you want this top box, it's about $1,800. That's with the lights and everything in it. It's a pain in the butt to get off. You gotta take the back seat off. You gotta take these bolts off. You gotta unplug this. Then you gotta go in here. There's a twisty underneath. Matter of fact, let me sit here. So you can see you gotta do this down in here. So that's a pain in the butt. The other thing with these is that you can't fit a helmet in there. You almost have to squeeze it in there, and I have not been able to get my helmets, and I have an Arai helmet, can't fit them in here. My buddy who had the Goldwing yesterday, he could fit 2 in his brand new 22 Goldwing. So that's another thing. Foot pegs, you already got this here, so why didn't they add some foot pegs out there for when you're cruising? So again, I've got the phone, speakers, foot pegs, the rear top box, and then I think the other thing is the funky thing is this windshield. Sometimes it's hard to see over top of it when it's fully up. As you can see, this thing drops down as well. It goes down and up. So this does go up and down. It's nice, but when this is up in the full position, it does help with the wind, but it's just funky the way you see this. Anyway, so those are things that I don't like about it. And then the things I do like about it, engine's fantastic, it's just smooth as silk. Gear shifting, fantastic, smooth, can't complain about that. The ride, it's impeccable. Suspension's great, all that stuff. Handling is phenomenal. The throttle, I would tell you, this is very responsive. When you have it in dynamic mode, it's outstanding. So those are just some things that I think that are fantastic. And then obviously the aesthetics, the look of the bike. So it's just a beautiful looking bike. So anyhow, that's my pieces. Thought I'd at least get this out to you. Leave the comments below, subscribe, like, get notified, and let me know if you have any comments on this. But T16 GT, brand new 2022. Talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.